Hey, this is Cassie, Stampin' Gal. I was wanting to make this book for my husband and I's trip to Chicago, and I was wanting to do these letters, cover them with paper. I got them from this pack, and I've never used them, and I just really haven't had any reason to. As you can see, they're kind of flowery and polka dot, and they didn't all match, and they definitely didn't match my layout. And I wanted to make this layout with some chipboard pieces. And I'm wanting to put this little frame on it also. So I decided to cover it with some paper. The only problem with this paper is, or cover it with paper is, I didn't want to wait for the adhesive to dry. And usually when I use adhesive on them, they kind of lift around the corners or on the edges. And I didn't want to wait for all that. So I thought of an easier way to possibly do this. So I ran it through my Xyron and then stuck it down face down on a piece of paper. I'm going to do this little frame here. What you do is you get your Xyron and you put it down face down, the side that you want to put your paper on, and you just push it through. Oh, I need to go a little bit further. There we go. Cut it off. Put that out of the way. And then you want to kind of just give it a good rub. You can do this with or without the plastic on there. Pull this off. Well, I can't get a hold of it. On another corner here. There we go. And just give it a good rub down. Make sure the adhesive's on there good. Okay. And just lift it up. You can see how kind of there's some of these little web looking things. Just kind of pull those around. Clean out the middle. And I'm going to match, this is some Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. You can see I've cut stuff out of it, so it's a piece of scrap. And I did the red, and I'm going to do the orange for the frame here. So we're just going to put it down. I want the polka dot side, so we're going to flip it over and press it down and really smash it and give it a good rub. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. You can do scissors, X-Acto knife, whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oops. Did do that. Try not to go on your chipboard piece. Sometimes if the chipboard pieces aren't very thick, you'll cut through it. So just kind of be careful. Rather too much on the side than not enough. Because we're going to sand this. So I'm just going to, it's a little bit more than I want. So so as you can see, now I have a piece of chipboard covered. It's really good. It's not going to lift on the edges. It is right now a little bit because it's not very smooth. But once we get it sanded down, it won't lift. To do the center part, just take your X-Acto knife. And this is going to take a while. So I'll wait and do that later. I can show you what I did on some finished pieces. These are for the same layout. We went to a pizza place and it was amazing. And my husband loves pizza. As you can see, I've already finished this. This is from the same chipboard pack. And I just inked the edges and put a little sticker on there. But here's an A. You can see the edges are kind of rough. This is just a block that I got in the cosmetic supply at Walmart. So, and you just do the edges. Always go down away from your paper or to the side a little bit. Never go up. If you go up, you're going to rip your paper. Now, as you can see on the P, I really like how it kind of did that. I don't know if I'm going to ink the edges on this or not, just because I kind of like the rough look. Kind of the white look that it left it. It kind of looks rugged. So I'm going to go around and kind of flip my sander just a little bit over so that it gets on the edge of the paper more. So it does sand some of my paper away. You can see how it kind of looks white around the edges. Kind of gave it a different texture, different style. So, once I get all done, sorry about that, this is going to be my little layout. And I have a picture of a deep dish pizza that I'm going to put on here underneath my little mat that I'm going to put over here on this corner. And that's what it's going to look like. I think I'm going to put some pattern paper under this too. It's going to be for a mini album. You can see this is the beginning of my book. So, we're big Chicago Blackhawks fans, as you can see. So this was actually a very exciting trip for us. We went to a hockey game and things like that. So I'm going to have several pages that I'm going to work on, and I will video them and give some people some ideas. I got this wonderful idea for this mini album is actually what I'm doing from, I can't remember if it was YouTube or Pinterest, one of the two. And this is actually the cover, and it's just made out of a ordinary license plate that I had ordered online. As you can see, and I've punched it. So I'll show you how to do that later too. So I hope you got some ideas from this. And if you have any questions, just comment below. And I hope that you start to tune in. This is my first video. So if you have any comments or suggestions, leave them at the bottom. Have a nice day.